Welcome back to Now Media's TV show, Pain Diaries, broadcasting here in Houston, Texas on channel 2110. We are back with Dr. J. Rojas in Houston. As you know, Pain Diaries is here to help people understand the options that are available for treatment. So many new amazing technologies are available, getting better and better, but we still need to incorporate the basic: exercise and therapy. Chiropractic treatments are one of my favorites, as everyone needs some spine love. I don't have a magic pill or injection to make people instantly better, but I do know some amazing chiropractors, and Dr. J. Rojas is one of them. Thank you, Jay, for being here with us today. We're so lucky to have you.
Hey, thank you so much for inviting me. It really is a pleasure being here and being able to give you some tips and hacks on how to better your posture and take that pain away from our daily activities.
Absolutely. I know you established Cinco Ranch Family Wellness back in 2017, and you haven't looked back. I recently met him last year as we did a business school course together at Goldman Sachs. So I'll let him take us on his journey of how he made it to opening up his own shop to treat patients and give us some great tips.
Well, everything comes out that a few years back, my father suffered a heart attack, okay? And he was able to survive that, but at the same time, a lot of doctors, they didn't change his lifestyle. They didn't tell him to, stop eating this, stop eating that, to exercise. And what happened is that 7 years later, he was diagnosed with cancer. And 3 years later, he passed away. And that made me change my purpose, my life's purpose. And I went from being a business owner, studying business, to actually going back to medical school. And I then went in and I want to do something more organically to help our community. Something that will help each person be able to obtain that lifestyle that they so much wanted. At the same time, I went in and I focused in the Latino community because it's a big niche. I'm from Colombia, from South America, and I wanted to help out people to basically overcome all those limits that they can't get healthy because of all these bad reasonings. So what I did is I went into chiropractic. I'm focused a lot into nutrition also. So what is the main idea is to help people take charge of their life, their lifestyle. And that's what it is.
Absolutely. I mean, that's our focus too at Pain Diaries. We want to educate people on what options are available so they can take charge of their life and have better outcomes and live a long, healthy life. So I also am very interested in nutrition and wellness. So let's have you discuss some of your tips when it comes to wellness and supplements that you provide at your office.
Well, one of the things that most of the people are suffering is from inflammation. As you know, right now because of stress, because of bad posture, after COVID, Dr. Mancy, people started, working from their living room. Yeah. Being in bad posture all the time, putting the body into unfamiliar postures, which is creating inflammation. So some of the tips that we give our patients is basically, first thing is water. Oh my God, most of the people, they don't drink water, and it's essential for the body to go from acidity to alkaline, basically remove inflammation. Another one that is really good is omega-3. And you can get this through salmon, through chia seeds, through flaxseed. Okay, so if you're vegan or if you like fish, well, go with omega-3. That's going to be one of the best things that is going to help you reduce inflammation. The other one is turmeric or curcumin, which basically it creates a biochemical reaction that helps the body lower what is basically the inflammation in the joints, like arthritis and different areas, like for example, things that things that is going to increase your inflammation, dermatitis, bronchitis, colitis. So curcumin is the way to go. So those are the two top supplements that we tell our patients to take. The main idea is to eat them, have them through nutrition, or then take them as a supplement.
For sure. I mean, all these things can occur naturally, but do we get enough of them? And so that's where we supplement with, high quality supplements that are absorbable.
Exactly.
Those that are, they have certificates of analysis to make sure that they're pure and that you're getting high quality medical grade supplementation. It's very important.
Yeah, sometimes people buy, they tell me, hey, Dr. J, I'm going to buy this at Amazon. They're going to buy these different things through Amazon. And what happens with Amazon, and when you buy through different websites that they're not basically certified, okay? What happens is you're buying supplements that are not within the high or top grade good supplements, organic supplements. So it's very important.
Absolutely. We emphasize the same thing in my office, and I know we have a very similar philosophy in how we treat our patients. Again, we want them to have the best. So let's talk about another supplemental therapy you add on to your chiropractic care, red light therapy. What does that do?
Okay, basically red light therapy is one of the latest technologies that we have. Basically at Cinco Ranch Wellness, what we do is we use all this technology in order to help the patient reduce pain, at the same time be able to take their life to the next level. So red light therapy, what it does, the actual light, it has 7 different colors. Out of those 7 different colors, when you unite them, it becomes white light. But the red light, that frequency, that ray, when it hits the skin, it actually hits a part of the cell that's called the mitochondria. It releases something called ATP, basically it's energy. And what it does, it provides 3 basic mechanisms. One is reduce inflammation, inflammation of the joints, in different types of inflammation on the skin. The other one, it increases collagen around 20 to 22%. That's incredible because that's going to help reduce the small wrinkles that the person has, so you're going to look younger. And the third one, of course, everybody loves this one, which is to reduce what's called inflammation, or it gets the fat inside your body, it makes it a little bit more liquefied. So at that time, you're able to exercise and you're able to burn. So people start reducing sizes, okay? And that's done around, in a month to 2 months, but it's not a magic pill. You do have to exercise. So red light therapy is basically for inflammation, for people with arthritis issues, people with spine issues that they can't function properly. And what the red light therapy does is going to help them be more flexible. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's really amazing technology. So how do people find you? What's the way to reach you to make an appointment?
The best way is to, we're on the different social media platforms, and they can reach us at Cinco Ranch Wellness, okay? Also, you have several videos on YouTube. You can make the appointment. You could call 281-616-5985, and it's simple. Just make the actual appointment and say, hey, I want to be able to take advantage of chiropractic. I want to get checked. I want my X-rays. If it's necessary, we take X-rays. We have our own X-ray machine in Cinco Ranch Family Wellness, and at the same time, we'll be able to get you in and out probably in 30 minutes or less.
Awesome, Dr. J. Rojas. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
This is Pain Diaries, and we'll be back after a commercial break. I'm Dr. Suzanne Manzi. Take care of you so you can take care of business.